A very good evening to all of you. We have completed the first module, that is a 1.1, where we discussed about the types of nouns. That is a proper noun, common noun, collective noun, and abstract noun. Now we are with the second part of the module, that is a 1.1.2, where we're going to discuss about numbers. Let us see what do we have in store. First thing first, what is numbers? Of course it is the countability, right? Now when the word numbers comes, it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4. So proper, and out of these four nouns, proper noun, common noun, collective noun, abstract noun, will be dealing with the common noun. For example, bottle, pen, mobile, charger, power bank. When they are more than one, it becomes plural. When they are singular in number, that becomes a singular one. That's easy as that. Let us see what do we have in store. So the first slide, it refers to common nouns: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is if things which can be counted, right? Which are countable in nature. One or more than one. One refers to singular, more than one refers to plural. And here we'll be discussing about how to change from singular to plural. Okay, there are certain rules. Obviously there are many rules. I have handpicked 5 to 6 rules, and I'll come up with some of the examples. All the examples are not there on the slides, because I don't want to make my slides claustrophobic or something like that. So try to listen to the audio apart from the visual. So let us see. Only noun. So now people might think numbers are only for noun. No, there is pronoun also. There is pronoun also. Now, what is pronoun? That is we already know that's the replacement of noun, proper noun, mainly, and common noun also. For example, a girl becomes she, the boy become he, something like that. But we'll deal with the pronoun part, the numbers in the pronoun section later on, once we are done with the numbers of noun. Let us see what we have in store. From singular to plural, obviously, becomes woman, man becomes men, bat becomes bats, room becomes rooms. On the left hand side, these are all singular. On the left hand side, we have plural. Now we are going to see what are the rules of rules to change from singular to plural. Let us see what we have in store. The first thing first is, these are the rules. First thing first, you need to understand what is prefix and what is suffix. What is prefix? Prefix is when the root word, you are adding something to the root word, in front of the root word, before the root word, it becomes prefix. Pre refers to before, and post refers to suffix. Okay, so by adding s to the singular, now the singular could be, the singular noun could be, the runs, you're adding s. Chair, you're adding s, chairs. Radio become radios. Canto is a part of a poem, in the old English poem, it cantos. For example, Paradise Lost, there are poems which refer to cantos. So canto become cantos. uh, Memento become mementos. uh, Dynamo, the thing which is used to blow up the big rocks, dynamo become dynamos. And piano become pianos. We are not referring to es, we are referring to s. So these are the examples there. I hope you can find other examples. Obviously that is your work to do. I am just telling you how to proceed. Rest you need to figure it out. So run becomes runs. I don't remember all the examples. Chair become chairs, radio become radios. Now we are going to the next one. That is by adding es to the singular one. For example, glass, a pair of glass. Glass become glasses. Uh, bench become benches. You're adding es. The previous rule refers to s. The second rule, this one refers to es. And the third one refers to, also the third one, third example is bush becomes bushes. Watch, I'm wearing a watch. Watch become watches. Church, the prayer room. Church become churches. Buffalo become buffaloes. Buffaloes. So try to listen what I am trying to say. You can download the audio also. The next, obviously, the next one will refer to replacing y with is. Okay, so the y becomes is. Now, how am I supposed to do it? There are a few examples. For example, baby. Now, the last word, that is a consonant one, right? Y, you have to replace y with is. So baby become babies. Story becomes stories. City becomes cities, and army become armies. So let us just quickly revise how to change from singular to plural. First one is adding s, next one is adding es. The third one is replacing, not adding. Mind it, listen to the words which I've used over here. See, there are some places where I write by using, or you can write by adding also. Now replacing, you have to replace the y, okay, with is. In the next chart, not the next chart, in the next rule allows you to replace the inside vowel. For example, man becomes men, woman becomes woman, foot becomes fit, tooth becomes teeth, goose become geese. Okay, so the vowel a, e, I, o, u, the five vowels. We are not referring to the vowel or consonant sound, but the vowels itself. Okay, so A becomes E in man, men, woman becomes woman, food becomes fit. I hope you can come up with more examples. Tooth becomes teeth, and obviously goose becomes geese. We are coming to another one by using the suffix en. This will be easy. En becomes, for example, ox becomes oxen, child becomes children. Now, child, when you are referring from child to children, there is some issue. What is the issue over here? The issue is something like that. Uh, why does the R comes in? So I guess we have seen the famous this thing known as Kota Factory Part One, where the central character is frustrated with the subject of inorganic chemistry and chemistry as a whole, because there are rules and there are exceptions. So I tell you, you got to know the rules, but you need to know the exceptions also. There are some things which are not according to the rule. In grammar, there grammar is very scientific, but you will be over here, you will come across examples which it doesn't have any kind of logic. So better mark it up. I know I shouldn't say that, but that's the reality, dude. That's the reality. When people appearing for TOEFL, IELTS, they need to have a certain kind of vocab, certain word bank in their kitty. So that's it. By adding en, the next one will be replacing. We are all dealing with the singular, and we are changing to plural by replacing f or fe with ves. For example, chore, right? Thief becomes thieves, life become lives, wife become wives. That's very ironical. After life there is wife. Anyway, calf, calf becomes calves. Knife, the weapon, knife become knives, wolf become wolves, leaf becomes leaves, bookshelf, shelf becomes shelves. So you are replacing. Here you are replacing y. Here you are replacing the inside vowel, and here you are replacing f or fe with ves, right? So these are the one, two, three, four, five, six rules of transformation. There are other things. I guess there is another one which deals with the compound one, right? See, compound word or hyphenated words. For example, when you club in two words, that's compound word or hyphenated word. For example, classroom become classrooms. Commander in chief become commanders in chief. Be very careful. Chief is a post, commanders. Where you have to check. Son-in-law becomes sons-in-law. Daughter-in-law becomes daughters-in-law, not laws. Okay. Stepson becomes stepsons, not stepson, or it becomes stepsons. You have to be careful about the noun. You can only change the noun. Maid servant become maid servants. Passerby becomes passers-by. Man servant becomes men servant. Now this is an exception. Man servant could be men servant, or it could be man servants. Now you're using a s to the last word, because servant and man, both of them are noun over here. Okay, are you getting it? So man become men, and some men. If there cannot be two plural in two plural nouns, so it is men servant, or you can go for man servants, but the meaning change. Always refer to the context, the situation, everything in this world, it is contextual. So these are the few rules. I hope I know there are other rules also, but as I have said, you need to figure it out by yourself. I'm not going to spoon feed everything to you. You have your internet, use it. And the next in the next lecture, we'll be dealing with gender. Obviously, let's not go into that gender now. Now the question is, see, bottles become bottles, chair become chairs. So students might get confused. What's the difference between plural nouns and collective nouns, right? So nouns is basically this singular and plural. The number we are basically dealing with common noun, but collective nouns also refers to more than one or something like that. And I've also told you what is the criteria of a collective noun. So refer to the previous lecture and try to find out. Of course, you can take the help of internet. You can write in the comment section. You can write in the Google Classroom, or we can discuss this in the lecture also. So that's it. I'll be uploading another lecture as soon as possible. Thank you. Bye bye.